I hate this map. Can we please change maps? I hate this map. Hello?
When's the next band on? Come on, I'm boiled!
Hey, stupid.
Hurry up. Zeds are getting closer.
What's new, Anna?
He's on the 7th wave. Okay.
More Zeds on the scope. Back to it, mes amis.
Oh, I think I might die. I don't have enough. I didn't even have enough to get any decent armor.
Explody-wody.
So he messaged me again. What? Yeah. Hold on. What did he say? Yeah, this is just sad. And I've been to Twitch and everything with this problem.
Voila!
Yeah. I kind of felt like he was back because when I looked at my count the other day, my follow count, all of a sudden it's over. Well, it's up to 300. And the last time I actually looked at it before the other day, it was only, I think, 290, maybe 297. So he's been busy. He's been making names to follow me again.
Easy as pie. Come on!
I need you to run. Oh, God.
Another one!
He just sent me a whole ass paragraph that I didn't even... Hold on. I have reported him and Twitch, to Twitch, and other people in this other guy's room that I stream the mod for. He has also reported him too, and other people have reported him too, and he just simply refuses to get, to take the fucking message.
Shooting them is almost too easy.
He just sent me a whole ass paragraph that I didn't even bother to read. I just saw the first sentences and instantly knew it was him. You know what? Report him. Report him.
Nice.
Even though apparently now it's pretty clear that Twitch does nothing. They don't even do anything.
The building blocks of this nightmare. Horrible.
I mean, I honestly don't know what he thinks it is that he's accomplishing by continuing to do this. Yeah, they do. I can't believe they don't have anything set up like that. I mean, even the guy's room that I mod for, who is Pim, the Mac. Even when I go in there, he comes in and apparently he's saying things, but I have blocked him so much until I don't see the messages. Like if he types on the screen, I can't see it, but other people that are in the room too, they can see it. It's just an embarrassment. He is nothing but a total embarrassment. Oh boy. He's like a roach, like a cockroach that just won't die. I can't get rid of. He just won't go away. A fucking cockroach.
You want seconds?
I had one of those in my house the other day. At least, you know what? At least you could kill that one. This one, he just won't fucking die. He won't die. He won't go away. It's gotten so bad until even the guy who I mod for, he's modding. Well, he's streaming right now, and he actually just sent me a message to let me know that he's streaming. He sends all of us a message to let us know that he's, up and running. But it makes me not even want to go in because it's embarrassing. I don't want to be the topic of anybody else's conversation, and I don't want anybody, turning their nose up at me or gossiping or anything like that about me because I bring drama to the room, and it's really not even my fault.
Ah, look at you, you beauty.
Yeah. It's just extremely embarrassing. Oh, I don't want this gun.
We're in danger of looking like a team here.
Time's almost up. Vite.
This stinks too much.
Oh, did I just pick up something?
Keep the area secure.
I did. I didn't even see that gun until she picked it up.
Be right with you. Oh, love my guns.
Well, other than that, Scoop, I hope you're having a good day.
Let them go. Fuck you, monster. Shit.
Oh, how did you like it? Oh, wait. I want to read what you said. I still have that game installed. I'm waiting for the to get off of me. Motherfucker.
I'm going down. Reloading. And what's more for luck? You're going down. Good shot.
I also played The Forest with a friend on PlayStation this week. Somehow we managed to not die, and I just built a forest using a cabin. You know what? After you actually finish the game, there isn't much else to do but build on that game.
I'm reloading.
I've built like 5 big 2-story houses and a church.
Decent work.
There's not much else you can do.
Wait.
Survived
But it
without
is
a
fun
scratch,
playing with
huh?
other people.
You are one
It
very
really is.
slippery neck. I approve.
Everyone in one piece? I'm alright, thanks.
I got into this game late. I don't have
Ammo
half
fully
the
stocked,
things
thanks.
these people have. You know?
Ah, look at you,
Are you able to turn the game audio down a bit?
Oh,
It's just a bit louder than when you're shooting.
More Zeds on the way.
Darn.
Start to wrap things up, as they say.
Well, let me see if I can. Options. Maybe it's under options. Yes, audio.
Last chance. I have to power down the pod.
Oh, master volume. What am I doing?
Anyone about to drop dead?
Is that better?
Feeling great. Rock on!
Maintain the area's security.
Is that a little better? I
Ammo
think
check.
that was the right option. It said master volume. Oh shit! I hurt myself. Okay, I hope it was. Oh look!
Honey, I like it underground. Reloading.
Alright.
Watch out, it's right. You want seconds? I'm down. Shit!
You dead did you trick?
I saw someone on this game, another person that I happened to be playing with one time, and he had a really cute looking glowing boombox, a radio on his back. And I've been trying to find what game packet he actually got that from, because that is that was the cutest cosmetic item I'd ever seen so far. Other than this other little character that sits on your back, it's a monster, but it looks like it's riding your back. That was so cute. I have to get back into my gaming. I'm trying, but it's just, I don't know. I used to enjoy gaming at one point and stream,
Watch me,
and
I'm
now
reloading.
it's like,
Fantastic work. Area remains unbreached. You know how to stay alive out there. A good instinct.
this is okay, round 8 coming up, I guess.
Come on, Zeds.
You earned the money. Now spend it.
I hate that gun.
Tricky pup. I'll take a 9-iron, Jeff.
There's Zeds on the scope. Must close the pod very soon.
Share.
That's the crappiest gun in the entire game, in my opinion. And for some reason, I always end up having to start
Time's
with it.
almost up. Vite.
But today was quite eventful. I got permission to go stay in Philadelphia for a few
Protect the
days by
area.
myself because I have a love interest of mine. Oh, wait, let me get to
Another
this
chance
area.
to make some
And
money.
then I can stand in the back and I can read what you say.
How you cats doing? I'm good to go.
Ooh. Oh, geez.
Getting weaker. See it. Let's fix you up.
Oh, this is where he is. And sometimes you have to be careful because he'll come up and he'll raise up out of the water. Yeah, let me get a good spot. Okay, a few days by myself because I have a love interest of mine. And I knew online for about 5 or 6 years now that seeing if she can come to the East Coast in October, so that's all I'm waiting for before I do officially do that. Oh, sweet! I hope everything works out for you so that you guys can meet up and stuff.
We're on the.
It's good to have a positive distraction. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh crap! Oh crap! I'm trying to run and I'm being sucked back anyway. But it's good to have someone important in your life. It really is. I've been single for so long until I don't know, I guess I'm just used to it.
Oh, my damn ear!
Oh, man. But I hope things work out, whereas you guys can have a really good time together. It's good to have someone in your life. It really is. A positive person.
Timmy! Ear! Heads up! Reloading! Really, really good. And another one!
Finish the last ones off, so I can open the
Okay,
trader
let me
pod
stand
for
to
you.
the side. Meeting in person is the only holdback. Meeting in person is the only thing holdback as talking about a relationship. But she confirmed that once we can meet in person, we can move forward and talking about having a relationship. I'm so happy for you. And I hope everything works out. I'm honest with you. I want to ask if you're nervous. I already know that you are. But I hope everything works out.
Area mostly secure. Very solid performance.
I think I've
You
forgotten
survived,
how to even
but
be
at a
with
cost.
anybody. I'm so used to being by myself.
I like the dark down here.
Just keep working on your arrangements and it'll definitely happen.
Feeling great.
Don't give
Rock
up on it. I hate when people try to rush the game. You know, this is the opportunity
We're
that we all
almost out of
have to
time.
run back
Make
to
your
the
choices.
pod to refresh our weapons and pick up, you know, maybe change out or something. I hate people that try and rush other people.
I
Give the
missed
person,
you, my little
give people a
launcher.
chance to get their stuff.
Hurry up. Zeds are getting closer.
But she went down south today and
Break
won't be
time's
back
over.
until
Get back to
not
work.
this next Monday,
More
but
Zeds
the Monday
inbound.
after. Oh yeah, that's right, because this Monday is it's a Memorial Day, isn't it? Unfortunately, I can only talk to her on Discord while she's down there. What the fuck is that?
Careful! Sorry, well. Got you, monster!
I can only talk to her on Discord while she's down there. I'll have to wait until she gets back to play PlayStation with her again. And I'm quite nervous, yeah, but it's just the
But there are
usual.
plenty left.
Yeah, It's normal, and it's like, especially when you really like somebody. Yeah. Just bide your time. Don't give up on these plans, and it'll happen.
It is not hacking.
Just be patient. You know, just feel good knowing that you do know that you'll be talking to her as soon as you can. And when she gets back.
Heads up, reloading.
But me and her were on last night from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. because she was thinking about doing The Last of Us 2. Oh, that's a good game. Yeah, that's a really good game. I've been playing that off stream. I'm on the part where Liz and Abby are they've gone to that house. They escaped the island from when they had that big war with the other people, and they discovered that house where there was a one of those radio things in there, one of those CB radios in there, and they're about to, you know, trying to radio their location because Abby's still trying to find any remaining fireflies. And I'm on that part where her and
Come see me. The pod
Lynn
safely over.
are
Nicely done.
about to leave the house.
You lost some teammates back
I was
there.
playing it just this
Try to
morning.
look after each other.
A broken day for a broken world. And if we can fix it.
Hold on, I want to read the rest. I just want to get to the pod so I can get my stuff.
How we all
real
doing
quickly.
for ammo?
New clip in.
I've got plenty.
No team us, eh?
Oh god, oh shit! Why do I always get sucked in? I was just about to run too.
Heads up! Reloading!
All Zed's on the way.
But
Start
me
to
and
wrap
her were
things
on
up,
last
as they
night
say.
from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. because she was thinking about getting The Last of Us 2. So I decided why not just stream it in a party with her. We got to the Seraphites part on Ellie day 2 before she got off. Nice. Yeah, that sounds good. Spend time together any way you can. Any way you
I
can.
love the rain.
Time's up. Go kill some Zeds.
The last game that I played together with someone, oh fuck. The last game that I played with someone was with my daughter the other day. We played some Dead by Daylight, which I kept dying. I need to get another controller because my L1 button is really wonky right now, so I need to get a new one. But other than that, it was with you know who, the Stalker, and that was years ago when he and I actually played the Forest also, and it was pretty fun. But then he went crazy, and I had to leave him alone, and now he won't go away. Someone kicked me in my back. Oh, hell no. Get me out of the way. There's too many big monsters over here. I don't want anything to do with that.
Lovely.
This entire little area right here, right now, is a crappy situation because you have to be careful where you stand. You have to watch them, and then if you're not careful, you get sucked up by the bigger dude behind you if you don't move in time.
Dispatch out.
Okay.
Nice work.
Oh, I'm out of my main
We can
weapon.
reopen the trader pod soon.
Watch me. I'm reloading. Really, really good. Heads up. Reloading. Reloading.
I don't know what this guy is doing.
Careful. Silent. Heads up. Reloading.
Yeah, there's only 3 left. Yeah, that's had to be the longest we were on PlayStation together. Hey, any way you can be with her, then you be with her.
Yeah, I'm reloading.
Do what you have to do until you can do better and you guys can meet face to face. It'll be totally worth it. Where is this last person?
The rain always wakes me up.
Unless it's glitching someplace? Let's see, ammo. Oh, bet.
Make these last purchases count.
Why buy ammo if you can get it for free? I'd rather run around and get it for free.
You're staying in one piece. That's great. Keep it up.
It's not because he's a big sea monster. Okay, this is 10 of 10. I think I'm just gonna keep what I have.
I'm
Yeah, I
feeling
didn't
generous.
even get into the game quickly.
Glad you made
really
it back.
be able to
Don't bleed on anything.
pinpoint. Okay, but I know if she comes to this
We're
east,
kicking ass.
it'll
I
most
like it.
likely be for
Starting
just
to
3
feel like
days.
the 1%.
That could be longer. But
Yeah.
to
I
either
hear
to
ya.
see Halloween. Let's see. You know what? Thank you
Time's
for
almost
that.
up. Vite.
Thank you. But I know we're going to theater to see Halloween ends together. We'll
Break
also be
time's
going
over.
to the Eastern
Get back
Station
to work.
Penitentiary.
All
Oh,
Zeds
the
inbound.
penitentiary? Apart together and just in general take advantage of us being together in person and spend as much of that time together because it'll be a really long while until we meet in person again. Do what you gotta do. I hope everything works out. I hope all your plans come together.
Thanks.
Oh God, how did I get separated from everybody else? We were all together at first and then I was by myself. I looked away from the screen for a second and then I was by myself. Yeah, I can't let you corner me. Yeah. Get on. Damn, long time no see, Ginger. Oh, hey, really? You know what? I've been having a really hard time with, you know who. You know, he still stalks me. Spookheart just had a couple of seconds before he came in. So, it was like every time I would try and stream, he pops up. He not only still continues to pop up in my stream, but also when I mod for Pim the Mac, then he's also been popping up in there also, and he's been literally just littering Pim's Discord with all kinds of messages and everything. And you know that's extremely embarrassing for me and hurtful. So I have not been on in a while. I'm just now trying to get back into my streaming. I've reported him, Spookharp has reported him. Every time he comes in here, people that know the situation and know what's going on, we've all reported him. And also in Pim's stream, all the other mods in there, they have reported him also. He's been reported also on Discord. And we, for those of us that know what's going on, we know how to recognize the stupid shit that he comes in and says. So when we see, little familiar words that and little things that he likes to type, we try to immediately ban him. But he turns around and he makes new names. Like the other day, I was just telling Spookharp that I was, just looking at my count, my follow count, I think a couple of days ago, and I think I was at like maybe 290, maybe 297, somewhere up in there. Now I have 300, and I know who's been doing it. That's how I can always tell when he's back, because he makes all these weird names so he can follow me. And I noticed last night, if you look at my, the section of your channel, well, of your page where you can see the people you're following, I noticed the other night, well, last night, that there's a name on there that's called I'm Sorry, MsSinocent. Yeah, that's him. He made a whole channel, a new channel name or whatever, just so he can still stalk me even from there. Just by that name. He will not go away. I was modding last night in Pim's stream, and I think that he may have came in there a couple of seconds before I came in, because when I came in, they were talking about, oh yeah, that's him. We had to ban him again. So, yeah, he was in there last night too. He will not go away. You know what? I wouldn't put it past him. That's what he does. I guess that's his way of keeping up with people. He follows them, and then when you catch on that it's him, he makes a new name, and he does it all over again. It's like a sick cycle for him.
You're running low on ammo. Buy some.
So, I hadn't been streaming, partly, mainly because of that. But then also because I don't have any new games that I really want to play. So that was another issue too. I didn't do anything to him.
Yeah, I'm reloading.
He's young enough to be my son. And he actually, he was my daughter's friend along with her friends. And I, sometimes when my daughter would be streaming, she would be using my TV, and I could hear, the conversation that she was having in her party before, she had any earphones or anything. And I would hear other people talking mean to him, talking down to him, and I just felt sorry for him.
Time's up.
And then one day, she and I were playing Friday the 13th, and we saw him come on, and I was like, well, did you want to invite him so, and he could, maybe he'll have somebody to play with. I was only trying to be sympathetic. That's it. Because I remembered how badly the other ones, would speak to him. Now I know why they fucking spoke to him that way.
Let's call that your warm-up.
And I don't know, maybe I guess he thought he took my kindness as more, and now I can't get rid of it.
Oh yeah. My boots, your face.
He goes, well, he used to go on Discord, Pim's Discord, and he would say things, but I think they were able to get his actual IP address to permanently ban him. But he would go all on Pim's Discord and, just say really embarrassing, weird things. And see, even though I mod for Pim, I every now and then I would go on his Discord, not, maybe as much as other people. And the only reason I found out that he was on there saying things was because one of the other moderators actually came to my stream to find out what was going on. And at first, I didn't understand what they were talking about. But then, they explained, well, there's someone on Pim's Discord that's saying all these things. And that's when it clicked. It was his fucking ass. Yeah, ever since
Come
y'all
see me.
stopped
The pond's
talking, he
safely
was
open.
talking. Yeah,
Nicely
he does
done.
it to Spookharp too. He messaged
I
Spookharp
like
a
it
couple of
when
days
everyone
ago
makes it
too.
out alive.
And he was just in here, and I think he was in Pim's stream last night saying something. He expects that after he's assumed my race and speaking bad to me. Yes, he was going around,
Way too
you know,
much human
messaging
for you,
people in
Sans.
my stream, in my back, and
Let's go.
saying really
Be on the
vulgar
safe side.
and insulting things to them.
Final choices, people.
Oh
End
God,
results go.
me and Spookop were just talking about how single I am, and you know, and the importance of relationships and stuff. And then even if I wasn't, you know, dating anyone, I sure as fuck would want to be with him. You're young enough to be my son.
Someone had
You
Hurry up.
obviously have a
Zeds are
mental
getting
problem.
closer.
You're a fucking stalker. Why would I even want to be involved with you? I mean, that was
More Zeds on the
someone
scope.
that I once called
Back to it,
friend,
mes
but
amis.
now I know why the other people, you know, the other kids or whatever, were mean to him. I guess so. Just stupid. He also messages Pim too. Well, or he has done it because Pim told me.
Voila!
He's told me in the past that he's done it.
Set some clock!
And it's just really embarrassing. It is very embarrassing. Well, maybe, you know, maybe that was a good thing because you know, you weren't being bothered by him.
Nice shooting!
So, you know, because I never wanted this problem to become, you know, my problem to become someone else's. That's the last thing I ever want. That's his way of stalking and spying on me. That's what it is.
All better, mate?
He's probably in here right
Doing
now.
great, thanks.
He might be sitting in here listening to
wish
everything we're
Cecile
saying
made me
right
ill.
now. But you know what I don't understand? I thought that when you make a new name on Twitch, you have to put your phone number in and all of that. I thought there was a limit as to how many names you could make. And especially in a day, because it seems like he makes a
Perfect.
lot of names
Pod is open
in
again.
one day.
Let's get you restocked.
Because you ban him, and he
You
turns
were
around,
untouchable
he's
out
able
there.
to turn around and
I'm
make a whole
impressed.
new name and come right back. And I have a limitation on that. Especially if you're using the same numbers. So I don't even know how he does it. And then not to mention, you know, the number, but also, don't you have to have different emails or
We all got
something?
enough ammo?
Can
You know,
someone
Twitch
spare
is
some
just
money?
like YouTube. You can, you know what?
Hey, anyone got money?
I guess so.
Can someone
Because
spare some money?
it's like he pulls
Everyone
names out of
alive?
his ass.
good,
That's
thanks.
how quick he can do it.
The dream team's back together. I need some
You
money.
ban one
Anyone?
name, he's coming back.
I'm feeling jittery.
Time's almost up. Vite.
You know what? That's sad. That's just really sad.
Sometimes I wish I
He
was
is
the
the
Break
saddest
time's
person
over.
I have
Get
ever
back to
met.
work. More Zeds inbound.
And I honestly did not know, you know, that he was like that. I did not know. Had I have known that, I promise you, I'd have never gotten involved. Never.
Easy as pie.
Didn't like that, did you?
But I kind of knew that it was time to cut ties with him, especially when he would, you know, when we would, you know, play a game or something, he would just start talking all weird, like, oh, I got abducted by aliens and all that. He actually would say those things. And I would tell my daughter about it, and she was, she would say, well, yeah, he did mention, some weird shit to me too. And that's when I knew it was time to distance myself. And ever since, I've been trying to do that.
You're going down.
When he started talking about I got abducted by aliens and how there's somebody watching him, all kinds of weird shit.
Come on! Careful! We've got a stalker creeping around.
When Megan Neon broke up, I left. Who is Megan
Mons,
Neon?
this would have sickened
When me and Neon broke up, I left. Oh, okay. I mean, he's been gone for like half a year, so I had forgot about him until when he first messaged me on Twitch. I had managed to forget about him a little too. I honestly did, but something always was there to, especially when I would stream. When I used to stream regularly, I guess. Hey Prime. Hey, it's really good to see you, Prime. When I, back when I used to stream somewhat normally, I had always noticed the count. Like, there would be people in the room, but some of them were not talking.
Come and get your tools of trade.
That was always the first indication that he was there. And it still is, honestly.
Here I am, risking my life, and still poor. Merde.
Well, Zed's on the way. Start to wrap things up, as they say.
He lurks in my stream. He probably lurks in other people's stream also, who know me, or are somehow associated with me.
Someone
and
had a bad time
he
here.
definitely lurks in other people's streams that I bought for. I mean, the best thing is that Twitch announces when there's a first time. Yes,
Closed.
yes.
Go make a difference.
I totally agree, Spookheart. That is the best feature they have ever added. And you know what? That and that auto ban, when I guess it picks up that there's a suspicious name or something, it'll automatically ban it. Those two features are the best features that, this platform has ever managed to come up with. But they still, I guess because they want to make money. Of course, I guess that is the biggest, issue right there. They just want to make the money. But they need to start literally banning the ISPs of people who are a fucking nuisance. Like this guy. He's a definite nuisance, and he's a stalker.
Watch me, I'm reloading.
Exactly, Broly. They just sit it. You can tell they're there because the account lets you know, but they just never speak. That's always him. That's him. That is how I can always tell when he's lurking around. And that also happens in Pim's stream also.
My boots, your face.
Finish the last ones off, so I can open the trader pod for you.
He also follows Pim too, on the random names that he makes. He follows him on also, and when they realize it's him, the only way they can really realize that it's him is if he says some of his normal stupid stuff. But once he does, and they catch on, he knows that it's banned. So it's like he has another name already handy, so he can, follow again.
The pod's safely open.
He's raised Pim's, mine and Pim's follow count very significantly these past couple of months and all that.
You good?
I'm a new man.
Yes, exactly, Broly. You know what, Broly? You're right. I believe he does too, because how is he able to get back in so quickly? He has them on standby. He's a nut job. He's a fucking nut job.
Either this is a giant
And I
paper
wish
cut
I knew
or
that
something else
beforehand.
entirely.
Last chance. I have to power down the pod.
And you know, Pim and you guys,
More Zeds on the scope.
y'all have
Back
been
to it,
so
mes amis.
patient. And you know, I just really I want to thank you because you guys have been so patient and as far as having to deal with this nut job.
There's a cloaked Zed here somewhere. You. Naughty.
I always believed you. I always believed you.
You're going down.
I mean, I believe you a million times more now, but I always believed you because I knew that was not something you could just make up.
Reloading. Surrounding.
I just didn't know he was as
One of
crazy
those
as
cloaked
he is.
cows is here. Watch
And it's
fire.
bad when you
Siren.
find out that someone's a nut job, you know, until it's too late. It's really bad.
Careful. We've got a stalker creeping around.
Cover those ears! Stop!
It's just sad.
Take them down. Bye-bye, scumbag.
And I guess that he
Watch
seems
me.
to
I'm reloading.
think that, you know, one day I'll forgive him and want to associate with him again or whatever. Are you fucking kidding me? I want nothing to do with you. You have ruined any sort of, you know, any sort of friendships or, you know, any sort of respect that I may have had in Pim's stream and also
Glad to
just
see you made
on
it.
Twitch completely
Make for the pod and gear up.
because of your stalking. Your stalking and
Feels good,
harassment
huh?
of people
When no one
that want
dies.
nothing to do
Need to
with
earn some
you.
money.
Slash of flick lighting, my fave.
You earned the money. Now spend it.
Team check. How's everyone?
Yeah, he did that to Spookart too. He would come in here and say, you know, insulting things. And not just Spook, you and Spookart, but other people too.
It's dark in here. Careful.
You know, why is it so hard for a person to, you know, to get the message that you don't want anything to do with it? You've hurt them enough and you've embarrassed them enough to the point they want absolutely nothing to do with you.
Hurry up.
And I guess in
Zeds
his
are getting
mind,
closer.
he maybe figures he can fix the situation. No, what you have done is just irreversible. You can never
the
fix
area
the, you know, the
secure.
embarrassment that you have caused me. If you check my list on my About Me page, and if you look at, I have this feature where it lets me know all the recent followers. If you look really closely at that
Sometimes
list,
I
you'll
wish I
even
was a
see
cat.
names like I was raped in jail, because he even sent me a message one time claiming that he'd been raped in jail. And there's that sort of name on there. There's another one saying something about I'm sorry or something. All kinds of weird shit.
You want women to get angry?
That's going nuts!
Anytime my count goes up mysteriously, and I know that I have not done anything to, I haven't been streaming as much, that's how I know it's him. It's him. If I haven't been even, streaming regularly like I used to, how did I get extra followers? No, that's his ass. It's him.
Turns out fun, no?
That one's done, buddy.
Yes, it's him, Broly. It is most definitely his crazy fucking ass. He's a nut. That's his way of keeping up with me. So he can try and get to me. And I'm sorry to say that I bet anyone in here, at this moment, and if he's in here too, he's going to message them. He's going to message them and ask them questions. He does it to everybody.
Move on, friends. There are more to kill.
Bullet time. Slip in. Oh, man, it's you.
Heads up!
We're moving.
My boots, your face. You're on the
Back on all pistons.
Let's fix you up.
Fantastic
He never
work.
does. He just
Area
sits and
remains
lurks and
unbreached.
stalks. That's his routine.
A good day's work and everyone survived.
Got some ammo here. We're in danger of looking like a team here. I
Yes,
still
yes,
prefer a
and you know
demon on the
what?
show.
In Pim's room, Pim has this
When's the
alert
next
thing
band on?
that
Come on
lets
and
him know when
build.
someone has just followed or subbed or something. And the minute the person follows, it will it's detected in his room, and the person's name will pop up on the screen. And I've gotten so until when I see he has a new follower, I'll click on the rooms list to see to get the person's name and click on the profile and just investigate. A lot of the times when they follow in Pim's room,
Right with you.
the name automatically disappears out of the room. It's not even on the list.
Last chance. I have
So
to
it's
power down
him.
the pod.
And we all know it's him. Yes. But if you check the
Time's
names
up.
list,
Go
the
kill
name
some
will not be
Zeds.
showing up. It's him. What's Leo? What's Leo, sweetheart? Because it's obvious Twitch isn't going to do anything. He's still getting on and harassing people. So what is Leo?
Heads up!
Oh. But I wonder would they even really do anything, and how would they be able to do anything? Because, this is an online situation. Someone's taking
Reloading.
I wonder how, would they even really do anything, or would they even be able to really do anything?
Watch me. I'm reloading.
He's such a nut job, he'd probably still find a way.
Sweet shot.
And I'm willing to bet you money. Kim is on streaming right now, but yet I am too, which doesn't happen very rarely. It doesn't happen very often. I bet you he's in here right now. Any other time he'd be in Pim's stream, but he sees me off. I bet you he's lurking in here right now.
My boots, your face. Good shot.
Let's get right on. Cover me. Reloading. Lovely.
Perfect.
Well,
Is
he
open
claimed
again.
he was
Let's
already.
get you restocked.
I don't think he's afraid of jail. He claimed he was already raped
No
in
one
jail.
died that time.
Knowing him, he probably
Over
enjoyed
here.
it. But
I'm good to go.
obviously, going to jail isn't
Maybe
scary
we're
enough
doing
for him
so well that that's a regrouping.
because he's continuing to do what he's doing
Enough
now,
chat. Stay on mission.
stalking and harassing people.
Have you checked your ammo? Didn't think so.
All this time. And, you know, for a while, just like Spookharp said, you know, it had been quiet. And, you know, we hadn't heard from him. It had been, you know, fairly quiet. Everything seemed to
Everyone okay?
have gotten back to normal. But then, all of a sudden, he'll pop about, you know, just pop up like the fucking cockroach he is and go right back to what he's doing.
Time's almost up. Vite.
I even went back and changed my information on my account, you know, only because of you know,
Protect the
financial
area.
purchases and things. That's the only reason why I would use, you know, my real name and my address and everything. But I even
Everyone
went
stopped
back
for ammo?
and changed all that because at one point,
All good.
I used to let him borrow games,
Feeling
and
like it's
which, you
time
know,
to get
meant
another
that he would
tap.
have to get on my account, and you don't think of
Hey, coming
things
up the
until,
ceiling.
you know, shit happens. And it didn't occur to me at the time, you know, that he would ever get my real address or anything like that. But when I thought about it, I changed all that. I changed my email address, everything, so he could never get back on my account. You never expect for someone to turn into a stalker. He can't stalk what he can't find. My Twitch name? Well, this is the only one I have, so... I mean, and all my content, what little I have, is on this name. So...
Reloading.
I mean, I think I know there's a way that, you know, that people can change their names, but wouldn't it still be, you know, associated with you, even if you changed it?
Oh yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Easy as fun.
Uh-oh, I'm stuck on something. Oh, jeez, there was a whole mob up behind me.
Dead.
I need to be careful of my vest. Oh, crap. I'm stuck on something.
Fantastique. Thanks.
Hi, Platinum. Welcome to the stream. I've been lurking and working, but unfortunately, I gotta bounce. Oh, that I understand. I totally understand. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Your work was flawless.
If he's following on one of those dummy accounts, your new name would still... Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think, Prime, because, something is really
good.
kicking me or hurting me.
Got you, monster.
That's what I think, too. Because once they, you know, they have that follow, even if you did change it, that's what I think, too, Prime. I mean, I know it can be done because I've seen people come in on different names in Pim's room, but, you know, you wouldn't know it was a regular person. until, you know, they let you know.
What are we here, boys and girls?
Then change your channel name and username. I don't know how you do all that.
Slash of wood.
Fantastic work. Area remains unbreached. Killing a Scrag is never easy, but you did it well.
I can see things.
How we all doing for ammo?
I changed my name. Well, you'll have to tell me what to do because I've never had to do that before.
Ammo okay. Sweet ass, mate.
Glad you made it back. Don't bleed on anything.
Okay, you'll have to tell me how to do it because I don't even know. See now how it says there's 6 people in here? I bet you money one of them, maybe even 2 of them,
I have to power
it
down
could
the pod.
possibly be him.
I wish this still made me ill.
Pod's closed. Go make a difference.
Okay, we're already at the final. I wasn't paying attention. And another thing also, I think it makes him feel good to know that he's the topic of conversation. Like, if he's in here right now, I bet it makes him feel really good to know that everybody is focused on him and talking about him.
Explodey wody.
I remember one time I was in Pam's session and we were talking about him, and one of the other moderators referred to him as a punk, which that's exactly what he is, that and among other things, but he referred to him as a punk. Do you know that he left out and came back on a name and that said, oh, I'm a punk now? He actually came back on a name.
Careful! Silence!
And it said that.
Damage! Ears! Bam! Down you go!
I believe he loves the attention.
Got you, monster! Faking. There! Boy!
Yeah, he actually did, Broly. He actually did.
This cat. My boots, your face.
It's gonna end well if I'm not careful.
It's done. You made a mess. Naughty. Love this game.
Yeah, but technically he never really bought me a
Reloading.
game. I mean that I think it was that one game, the Star Wars game, that was on his account. So it was like me borrowing the game for the little time that I played it, and I never even finished the game. He never bought me a game that was like
This cat's
totally and
back in the game.
completely
Spend freely.
to be put on
Things
my
are about
account.
to get serious.
So it was really just borrowing, and it was the same with me
You
too.
know how to
You know,
stay
I would
alive
let him
out
on my
there.
account
A
to
good instinct.
download a game and use the game, and that was it. No. No. Now the Star Wars game, he did buy that on my birthday. And he claimed that it was mine, but it was not mine. It was on his account.
You earned the money.
So
Now spend
technically it was not mine.
Who's got spare cash?
Greenbacks.
I think, when I think about it, I guess the biggest attachment or the biggest draw that he had to me was that I was that motherly figure that apparently must be missing in his life. Because I would listen to him,
Time's
whatever he was
almost up.
going through,
Beat.
and just try to be a friend.
Turns out it's true.
And
Blood is
then,
thick as the
he
water.
would flirt and all that and stuff, and I would
Once, this is what
remind
they
him,
sickened me.
Time's up.
it
Go
can never
kill
be
some
that way.
Saints.
But
I was
he took it to be
trying
more.
avoid interruptions.
And this boss is so... We're dead. She might not look like much, but she's very powerful.
Going to
And
find you.
where's everybody else? Because I don't want to die alone. Yeah, y'all come out here.
Perhaps I expected too much.
This is a
I
difficult
can
boss.
hear you that electricity has great potential for serious, but this is what's called the fourth state of matter. This is how science really works.
Did we hang out a lot on a daily basis? I would say maybe 3 days out of the week.
Lightning is
Um,
a rather
But a little more when we were playing a game. Because we played The Forest together. We played that one, and we would sometimes play that, what is that game with Thor on it, and the other, the DC game, I think that's it. We would play that together, but that was his. That was another game that belonged to him that we would share.
My boots? Your face.
But when the flirting and the crazy talk got to be way too much for me, I left it alone. I tried to distance myself.
This is how science works. You're at the minimum safe distance. Electricity has great potential for serious burns or death.
And then he would refer to me as mom. So apparently there was a mother figure missing with him.
Shit.
Perhaps we don't understand each other.
Get before it's done.
Oh gosh, she's coming.
This is what's called
She's really bad. I don't want to be the first to die, but I don't want to be the last either. I want to be kind of in between because I know that she's going to kill us all.
isn't plasma intriguing.
Reloading.
Do you mind? It was just a kid that you...
Electricity has
Yes,
great
because
potential for serious
the people that he used to talk with or run with in my daughter's group, they would treat him so badly, and make jokes about his mother, and it was like he was the black sheep that they would always pick on. The punching bag, the chat room punching bag, and with me sitting there and I could hear all that, and not really knowing him, it would make me feel bad because nobody wants to be mistreated.
Electricity has great potential for serious burns or death. Surely I can improvise around this.
And then I also think that in the beginning, he also had a crush on my daughter.
Congenital idiot!
Not looking good.
Well, she and I would talk about it every now and then, but you know how you can kind of get a sense of someone that is just, they're an easy target for, I guess maybe a stronger person or a more outgoing person. I think that was his situation. I believe that was his situation.
Did I mention I now have a tentacle?
And they could pick up on that.
Feed on brain injuries. You can't see me, but I see you.
Oh boy, we're all dead.
As you can see, I
Oh, she's almost dead.
yes.
Get off.
Closer. No, closer.
My vest is down to 36%. Oh, if I just please.
My boots? Your face.
There's some ammo in here.
Systems operating at recently gone with changes. High frequency sounds can cause headaches.
Oh, shoot.
Even death. Have you? Did I mention I now have a tentacle?
I see it.
I will
Come
not
on, come on.
panic.
I hate this gun. I hate. This is the weakest gun in the entire game. Close the door.
There.
Am I stuck on
Your
something?
face.
Systems operating at suboptimal levels.
Please reload.
Occupational noise.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
I see it.
I will not panic. Not yet. Systems operating at noise-induced injury.
Oh god, come on, man.
I remain undeterred.
Oh, just a little more. Just a little more. Reload.
Perhaps I've misplaced a decimal somewhere.
My boots. Your face.
Oh god. I thought she'd never die. By him staying in the room while they were treating him like that, then he must like abusive treatment.
This cat.
I don't
in the
know.
game.
I just know that, you know, nobody wants to be, you know, mistreated. And I think he was looking for acceptance. Because when he would tell me, you know, different things that he was going through, he, you know, it wasn't just an online thing with other people around his age. It was also a family thing, too. There was also a situation of family mistreatment and unacceptance also. But I didn't know, you know, that... I didn't find out until all this stalking started and came up how mentally sick he was. And making the names, I got raped in jail. I have, he's even made names that have to do with bipolar and schizophrenic. That's his biggest name user. I have schizophrenia. He's even come into Pam's streams at times, even, you know, talking on the chat screen, talking about how he has schizophrenia and all this other stuff. I mean, I understand that mental illness is very real because it's an issue that, you know, that is in society just about every other day, or well, every day when you read the news and all that and stuff. But if you want to get help, then that is what you need to do. But stalking someone and trying to, I guess, retrieve what once was, even friendships, it's just, you're wasting your time. And when you keep going back, stalking people and harassing people just because they're associated with that one person that you're trying to, I guess, get back, that is not helping the situation at all. Okay, what was I supposed to do? Match. There's a weapon that you're supposed to use on every new session. Oh, the Winchester. Okay. Okay, 5,000. Okay, I have to remember that. It wasn't even a love thing. It was just being a friend. It was just trying to be there for someone, you know, like a friend would be. He's the one that fantasized about it being more. And I need to get some free ammo over here.
You are here to clean out Zeds.
Yeah, it was never a love thing. Well, not to me.
Eyes open.
It was a friend thing.
Pretty good, thanks.
dented their numbers, but there are plenty left.
I swear they're not coming down on this side.
Boots, your face. Huh?
Okay, now they're coming. Well, there's one lonely one. Okay, Burley, take your time. I don't like this map. It's just...
You've nearly cleared this batch
It's
out.
too all over the place.
Nice work. We can reopen the trader
And I hate this gun even more. Oh my god. Every time, I have to really take time out to see how to make changes on this game. Because I always have to start out with this gun, and it's the worst gun.
Nice shooting.
Aiming wise, it's okay, but it does not. The clip capacity is a joke.
Glad you made it back. Don't bleed on anything.
Yeah, and I have to hold on to it until I can earn enough
Broken
money.
day for a
Wait, where's that
broken
muchacho?
world. Wonder if we can fix it.
Right here. I have to hold on to it and use it until I can, you know, afford enough to buy a better gun. Okay, this is the gun I'm supposed to be using to get the $5,000, well, the 5,000 point daily challenge. Ammo. Oh well. I think I have enough anyway.
I'm about to shut the pod.
12. Yeah, and I have 5, which is a limitation of the grenades, so I think I'm pretty good. Hey, welcome back, Rose.
Pod's closed.
So, how is
Make
your
a
streaming
difference.
been going?
They don't make them like that
You
anymore.
and everybody else in the room who streams. It's just tiring talking about that loser. So,
Walking,
how have things been
shuffling
going
money.
with you, Burley?
You got it.
Damn it, reload.
This gun is weak.
Guns are fun, no?
Oh, hurry. Jeez, it empties out so quickly.
Oh, love my guns.
Oh god, that was a...
Ow! Fuck you, monster!
Excellent. That's nearly all of them.
Man, come on. It's okay, just be streaming random movies. Okay, I don't get on as much, not just on here,
Perfect.
but YouTube
Pod is
also.
open again.
But I always
Let's
manage
get
to
you
go by and at
restocked.
least thumb you up.
You took some losses out there.
They were changing.
Shake it off. Learn. Do better.
I always manage to at least thumb up your videos when I do get the YouTube notification that you posted a new one. YouTube is kind of slow about that.
How we all doing for ammo?
Ammo's good to go.
You know, as far as alerting people and alerting followers, when the person that they're following has, you know, new content up, and when they're streaming, they're kind of slow about that also. You see, suspicious user, held for reason, ban evader likely. I was schizophrenic. You see that shit? Do y'all see that?
No team us, eh?
Let's talk. They'll be on us any second.
He's in this room. He is in this room right now. I just got an invisible... You
Hurry
see,
up.
Spook
Zeds are
outside.
getting closer.
I just got a notification. Suspicious user. Held for reason. Ban evader. I was schizophrenic. I'm
Time's
okay
up.
now. I'm not
Go
stalking
kill some
you.
Zeds.
I was sick my whole life. And you see?
Another chance to make some money.
Wow.
Get to it.
Well, if you're still in here, which I know you probably are, because you probably changed names already, what does you, having been sick, I mean, what good is that going to do you now as far as me wanting to have anything to do with you? And you going around stalking people and hurting people and embarrassing the fuck out of me. It has not improved your situation. If anything, it's made me dislike you even more.
Easy as fun.
Now, at first, maybe in the beginning, I would have, considered, I'd have been more sympathetic to your situation. But with you being a constant issue with people and stalking and harassing people that don't even know you, it's totally just inconceivable that I would want to have anything to do with you. You have ruined that. And I would really appreciate it if you would go away and quit harassing me, quit coming into Tim's stream, and quit harassing other people like Broly and Spookharp and all the other millions of people that you've just developed this routine of fucking with. Leave people alone. Leave us alone. Leave me alone.
Gear up. You're staying in one piece. That's great. Keep it up.
Nice.
Back on all pistols.
Bonjour.
Everything
Come
that
and
you
get
were
your
doing,
tools of
you were
trade.
doing nothing
Thanks,
but
man.
making
Still not
your
as good as you.
situation even worse. That is all you're accomplishing.
We're kicking ass. I like it.
It's sad. He just does not seem to understand. He understands. Let me rephrase that. He understands. He just doesn't care.
If I don't get some cash together, I'll be stuck here forever.
This is why I barely stream. This is exactly why I
Time's
barely
almost up.
even stream.
Beat.
So you know what, guys?
When's the next band on? Come on,
I'm
and
trying to have a
bolt.
good Memorial weekend or whatever,
Pod's
and
closed.
I would like you guys to
Make a
have one
difference.
too. But let me just
I'd give
thank
half my
everyone
pay for
that
a
came
pool
in,
breeze.
and Broly, Prime. It was so good to see you guys again. It honestly was. But I'm just gonna take a break. I'm just gonna take a break.
Guns are fun,
But thank
no?
you guys for coming.